know. You never knew.
I want to start with COVID because we've really been through the ringer this past year as far as exposure to people.
Yeah.
We've probably been exposed to, besides tour, we've been exposed to a fucking shitload of people. We lived in places like Florida and like Tennessee where COVID mandates aren't really they're pretty loosey-goosey over there in those red states. Yeah. And we were exposed to a lot of people. And it's kind of interesting that you just contracted it now after all that. What were your views on COVID in general before you got it?
Yeah, I mean, look, I respect. I get why people are. There was the other side of people that were kind of like seemed more panicked and were very kind of adamant about. Look, I don't want to get political about it because I think there's people on either side of it, but
yeah,
all I could say is like after me being like a healthy guy, overall. As I just explained to 5 Day Bender, being a healthy guy overall, like which I am. I mean, I really it kicked my ass, and I felt like I was 80 years old, and then and it was humbling. I tweeted something. I was like, is there anything more humbling than being sick? Like, it's just kind of nature's way of like, even just general cold flu, where you're just like on your ass for a few days.
Well, it's letting you know that you're not invincible.
Yeah.
And there's a nice parallel to this. I can't believe I remember this from school, but during World War II, when like London or England or the UK was getting bombed all the time or whatever, I think it was the UK. I'm probably getting this completely wrong. Let's just say one of the Allied forces, one of the cities were getting bombed all the time, and they were doing it to like, just as a threat, just to show that like we're winning the war, we're gonna make you scared. It was like a scare tactic, just constant bombing of a city. And what it did is the people who were surviving these bombings, it actually made them feel like they were more invincible because they weren't getting killed by these fucking constant air raids. So in a way, it made those people stronger because it made them feel invincible in a way.
Yeah.
So our past year, we've been exposing ourselves to all these people during a pandemic. In a way, for me anyways, it's made me feel pretty invincible, like nothing can fucking harm me. And then here we are, you finally get it. So when you say humbled, do you think that you felt like almost a little invincible in a way?
Yeah, for sure, I did. And it wasn't, coming from a general place of confusion, I think a lot of the world is, there's a lot of people divided on it. There's a general confusion because no one really knew what the hell is going on. No one knows who's telling the truth. No one knows what really to do. Even the medical professionals, we're still in that limbo phase of trying to understand it, I think. And to this day, you ask this person, they'll say, don't get the vaccine. You ask that person, they'll say they will.
I mean, it's hard for us to really have an opinion on it because besides what just happened to you up until you got it, like none of us had COVID and no one in like our immediate family.
As much as a sniffle.
No one in our immediate family. Did anyone in your family get it? No one in my family got it.
Yeah.
So it's like it was hard to really form an opinion because it's like everyone around me that's close to me never really suffered from it.
Yeah. Right. And it's it was.
And that's not the same case for everyone.
Right.
Some people people are dying from it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's why people are having a.
For sure, and I understood. I can imagine an older person getting it and how they must have felt because I know how I felt. So